Okay, continuing in the dinner of Rosh Chodesh. So, Hala we'll talk about soon. Okay, the davening of Rosh Chodesh, it says in halacha as follows: because you're not accustomed to the davening of Rosh Chodesh, you should practice it before. That doesn't apply today because today we have Siddurim. Everybody davens from inside the Siddur, so you know what to do. In fact, we learned already. It's interesting when the Chazan repeats the Shemona Esrei. Why does the Chazan say it quietly first? So the answer is l'sad tefillah, he pushes it to practice before he says it. So even though today we have Siddurim, because again, in those days they didn't have Siddurim, they daven by heart. So he would daven first himself to practice it. So even though today we have Siddurim, so he doesn't need to practice, but like Minei Rav Yisrael, this is the way it was done in the olden days, and that's what we do. Okay, now we don't say Tachnun in any of the tefillahs of Rosh Chodesh, not only, we learned also the Erev Rosh Chodesh at Mincha, we don't say Tachnun. So this month, Rosh Chodesh is Sunday and Monday, so Shabbos afternoon we don't say Tzidkoscha, because it's already Erev Rosh Chodesh. Also our custom is, and there's a lot of different customs about this, but our custom is that a day that there's Musaf, any day there's Musaf, meaning Shabbos, Yom Tov, Rosh Chodesh, Chol HaMoed, those are the only days there's Musaf, and Ovel doesn't daven for the Yomid. He says Kaddish, obviously, but he doesn't lead the davening, because it's a day of Simcha, because there's a Musaf. Now, many places when they by Ma'ariv, right before Shemona Esrei, they bang on the table and say Yalav Yovei. So many places that's also our meaning not to do it because it's a hefsek. You're talking. So what we do is we bang on the table. That's the meaning. In most places, you bang on the table, and then that itself is supposed to remind people to say Yalav Yovei. Okay, another interesting custom that we have. Now, normally when you say Slach Lanu Vinu Kichotanu, you bang your chest. We bang our chest. But any tefillah that we don't say Tachnun, we don't do that. Which means every Ma'ariv of the year we don't say Tachnun. So by our custom is, when we say Slach Lanu at Ma'ariv, we don't do Kichotanu. And if there's a mincha, you don't see Tachnun. Shachris, you don't see Tachnun. You don't bang Slach Lanu V'in Chatanu. Okay. Now, by Krishma Lamita, so normally there's a page or two of Tachnun stuff. So we don't say the actual vidui thing on Rosh Chodesh. We say the first, you say, but the night of Rosh Chodesh, you don't say it. The night following Rosh Chodesh, if it's not Rosh Chodesh anymore, then at Krishma, before bed, you do say Tachnun. Saturday night, if you're going to sleep before halachic midnight, you don't say Tachnun by Krishma Lamita. But that's only Mitzvah Shabbos. Or Matzoi Pesach Sheni, the Rebbe writes also now, because that's the time when they ate the matzah, Pesach Sheni. But Rosh Chodesh, the night after Rosh Chodesh, by Krishma Lamita, you say Tachnun, even if you're going to bed early, before Chatzos. Huh? Mitzvah Yom Tov, same like Mitzvah Shabbos. First of all, the Rebbe writes very simple. Mitzvah Yom Tov is Isru Chag. There's anyway no Tachnun. Then you would say. Then you would say. With Pashtus, you would say. Huh? Then what? Again, so then Mitzvah Yom Tov, the Rebbe writes that you wouldn't say Mitzvah Yom Tov. Mitzvah Shabbos and Yom Tov. But he says, Miguel Shabbos you don't say Tachnun, Mitzvah Yom Tov, usually it's Isru Chag. But also, B'negei Pesach Sheni, he says, you would say. You wouldn't say. But Rosh Hashanah, you could say, not say, it's a toss-up, so to speak. Because that's when they eat the matzah and the Pesach Korban Pesach. When did they eat it? They ate the Korban Pesach but soy Pesach Sheni. That's why there's a whole discussion. When do you eat the matzah? Custom is to eat matzah and Pesach Sheni. Do you eat it by day or do you eat it by soy Pesach Sheni? The question, what do you want to know? When you eat the turkey? Oh, you want to know, can you be, it's like, that, let me explain your shaila. It's like, if you want to have lulav, the mitzvah lulav, you can't do it the night before. You have to do it only b'yom. So now the question is, the mitzvah of eating turkey on Thanksgiving, does the mitzvah start in the morning? Like, can you eat it in the morning? Are you yaitzed the mitzvah of turkey in the morning? Or only in the afternoon? And there's a yaitzed the night before? Those are very complicated, it's too complicated for this.
Some people don't sleep the whole night. Wake up.
They're busy carving the turkey. Okay. Next, after Chazar Sashatz, on Rosh Chodesh we say half halal. We could discuss the dinim of halal soon. After halal, you say those few Avram Zokim Babayam and Zad Yishmer V'chaini, and then the Chazar says Kaddish Tiskabel, because that's like Shachris is over. Then you say the Yom. We don't say Beis Yaakov and Tefillah, but there's no tachlis. You don't say Beis Yaakov, just as we don't say it on Shabbos and Yom Tov. We don't say Beis Yaakov. We don't just say Hayom Yom Shabbos Kodesh. So the same thing on Rosh Chodesh. We don't say Beis Yaakov either. So you have Kaddish Tiskabel, and then you have the Yom and Baruch Nafshi. Why do we say Baruch Nafshi on Rosh Chodesh? Because in Baruch Nafshi there's a pasuk that says Asa Yareach L'Mayadim. He makes the moon for Yom Tov. So Yareach is the year of Rosh Chodesh, so we say it. And then if it's Rosh Chodesh Elul, you also add the Davar HaShameri, which is by another interesting shaila. When you say the Yom, and then you say Baruch Nafshi L'Davar HaShameri, which one do you say first? You say L'Davar HaShameri first, or Baruch Nafshi first? So the answer is, the Matar Ephraim brings down, that you say first Baruch Nafshi, and then L'Davar HaShameri. Why? Very good point. No, the fact that it's in the Siddur is because you say more often. So the Matar Ephraim brings down because Todah V'Sheina Todah Kedem. Rosh Chodesh Elul, yeah, every Rosh Chodesh you say Baruch Nafshi. Rosh Chodesh Elul you say L'Davar HaShameri. So right now, what do you say more on Rosh Chodesh? Baruch Nafshi or L'Davar HaShameri? You say Baruch Nafshi more, you say it 12 or 13 times a year, or if it's 2 days of Rosh Chodesh even more. So L'Brel you say first Baruch Nafshi and then L'Davar HaShameri. Okay, then you say Kaddish Yosim. Huh?
Baruch Nafshi is considered more time?
Yeah.
You said to say less than more time.
I understand, but that's not the Vart. That's what I explained. The Vart is, right now is Rosh Chodesh Cheshvan, right? I mean Rosh Chodesh Elul, sorry. Rosh Chodesh Elul, okay? So now there's a tefillah for Rosh Chodesh that we say every Rosh Chodesh. Then there's a tefillah that we're saying on Rosh Chodesh that we only say it Rosh Chodesh once a year. That's what the Matar Ephraim writes. Huh? And the day of Rosh Chodesh, you have to say Baruch Nafshi L'Davar HaShameri. And Rosh Chodesh, which one do you say more? And Rosh Chodesh, you say Baruch Nafshi every month. And L'Davar HaShameri, you're only saying it, well, twice, Rosh Hashanah also, but that doesn't count. Okay, then you take out the Sefer Torah, you read 4 aliyahs. Now if you notice, the first aliyah, the second aliyah, you go back one pasuk, V'amarta lahem. I said Kaddish Yosim. Yeah, Kaddish, after the Yom there's Kaddish Yosim, and then you take out the Sefer Torah, and you read 4 aliyahs. Like we said, as the day gets holier, you have more aliyahs. Monday, Thursday, Shabbos afternoon is 3, Rosh Chodesh Chol Hamoed 4, Yom Tov 5, Yom Kippur 6, Shabbos 7. That's the order of the aliyahs. So he says you take out, so in that pasuk of Amarta Lahem you have to repeat, because you need at least 3 psukim before you can end an aliyah, and with the It's a parsha, it's a parsha at the end of a paragraph, so to speak. It has to work out, so you need to repeat Vamartalem. But what happens, let's see, Rosh Chodesh, that's Tevis, which is always Hanukkah. So you're going to have to read Rosh Chodesh Aliyahs and a Hanukkah Aliyah. So you take out 2 Sefer Torahs, okay? So you have 3 Aliyahs in one Aliyah in the second. So then the first 2 Aliyahs go together. So then you don't repeat the pasuk v'amarta lahem because you're doing both Aliyahs, the first 2 Aliyahs together.
So the Kohen?
Nothing. It just gets double.
What do you do with secretary and why is it in that order? The first secretary you read first.
Rosh Chodesh. Again, that's studied.
Why is it studied? Just the 5 days of
Rosh Chodesh you do at least 18, 20 times a year. What? We don't say anything about the Rosh Chodesh. It says La'aviv es haSatan. Really, that's what it says.
What was the reason that the 2 first aliyahs are combined?
Because Hanukkah, there's 4 aliyahs.
Yes.
You can't make more. So you need 1 aliyah Hanukkah. So now the 4 aliyahs of Rosh Chodesh are made into 3. How do you make the 4 aliyahs of Rosh Chodesh into 3? The first 2 aliyahs go together. So then the pasuk v'amartalem you don't repeat because there's no need to repeat it because you have the amount of psukim needed. Okay, then you have Kaddish and Hagba and all that. Then, okay, you have after Kriyas HaTorah you say Ashir V'Lotzi and you don't tell them Seach Yancha because we don't say Tachnun. And then you bring the Sefer Torah back into the Heichel. What?
The reason why we say not halal on Chodesh?
We didn't get there yet. Because Rosh Chodesh, well, this is the next chapter here. Rosh Chodesh is not a din. Rosh Chodesh is a minig. According to the Rambam, you don't say a bracha on a half halal of Rosh Chodesh. In fact, officially, the official Chabad custom by Rosh Chodesh is the Chazan says the bracha and everybody listens and answers Amen. That's what it says in the Siddur to do. But the Pearl, as we'll discuss, we do differently. But that's what the Alter Rebbe writes in the Siddur. Why? Because on half halal, it's only a minig. The mitzvah midrabanan, one of the 7 rabbinic mitzvahs is halal. Okay? It's one of the 7 mitzvahs midrabanan. But the mitzvah of halal is only when you say complete halal, which is Yom Tif, Chanukah, that's it. Rosh Chodesh is a minute to say halal. So the shaila is, do you say a bracha on a minute or not? And that's still to be continued. Saying Kaddish?